So how do you change your life? I mean, almost everyone wants something different in their life. It could be getting in better shape. It could be having a better relationship or a new relationship. It could be having more money, or it could be having a great business. And of course, that's what we mostly talk about in these videos, is building a great business and a great life. So how do you create change in your life? I mean, behavior change is hard. It's one of the hardest things you'll ever do. But the reality is, to get something different out of your life, you've got to change some of the behaviors in your life. And so the things that have made the difference for me, and I've had this remarkable transformation in my life over the last 20 some years, the thing that's made the incredible difference for me is, one of them is who you hang out with. And so I'm not talking about going and getting rid of your friends or replacing your friends, but what I'm talking about is consciously and intentionally going and finding the people you need to hang out with to create the business you want. You know, no one does this alone. The great thing about this business is it can be just you in front of a computer. That's it. You have a business. Boom. You get a computer connection or a phone and a connection, and you've got a business. That's the greatest thing about this business. The worst thing about this business is it's just you and a computer. No one does it alone. We all need some help. We all need to surround ourselves with people that are pushing us forward, that are driving us forward. That's why I do the events that I do. That's why I create the masterminds that I create, is to surround myself with people that drive me forward. Because my friends, I've got lots of friends who don't have businesses that I get out and play with, but they don't have businesses. They don't have the same drive to create a business that I have. So I go and I find those people, and I intentionally surround myself by those people and stay in contact with those people. So, you know, there's this term that the rising tide lifts all boats, and that's how it works with people. When you create a network, when you create a mastermind, when you create a group of people that you can hang out with, that can pull you higher, it makes everything so much easier. That's one huge thing in behavior change. Another thing is what you're studying, what you're learning. And a key here is you want to learn from people with experience. There's all kinds of book learning out there. There's all kinds of people, and I love books. I absolutely love books. I'm always reading. I'm always learning from books. But the books that you want to study are the books written by people with experience. And the people that you want to learn from are the people that have learned from experience. That they just didn't go read 3 or 4 books and now they're an expert. You want to learn from people with experience. So who you hang out with, who you learn from, and what you're studying, what you're learning. And the third one is your habits. And the funny thing is that we are creatures of habit, and everything we do in our life is 90% of it, we do the same thing over and over and over, day after day. So you want to build habits, so those things that you're doing day after day after day are building your life, are giving you the life you want, are building your business. But the funny thing is that when you surround yourself by the right people and do that right learning, it's almost like those things drive your habits, or those things support your habits, or those things allow you to establish the habits that you need. So behavior change is really, really hard. But if you focus on the right learning and how you spend your time in that learning, and instead of looking at social, instead of watching TV, you spend that time learning from people with experience, learning from books that come from experience, and you surround yourself by the right people. Those are the things that in the long run are going to make a huge, huge impact. People often they overestimate what they can do in the short run, but they underestimate what they can do in the long run. And I'm a perfect example of that. I've created this incredible life by just taking the next step after step, surrounding myself with the right people, and studying the right stuff. That's what I've got for you this week. So scroll down, leave a comment for me, and let's go get them this week.